Time, you know.
And I'll say this: let's talk about you. Let's talk about the amazing flyers that you created over the years. And I don't know why I collected them, and then ended up going in on your behalf into not only the Canadian Music Black Archives, but your flyers went into Toronto Archives. Talk about that and what that meant for you.
I'm not sure what it means, but I know it's flattering and that it's something that I should kind of be thankful for, because when I'm gone, the flyers will still be there.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
And I want to shout out the university that's going to be in New York, the Hip Hop University, and there's an entire Ron Nelson production section there as well, because we've done some business. So yeah, when you go to visit, you'll see our Canadian flyers there, events that you may have been at ourselves. So when it opens, yeah.
Right. Because again, even with me collecting them and I was able to contribute, I made sure that I said to them, you know, I didn't make these flyers. I went to a lot of these parties, but I love the fact that it was something I was able, even if I'm so minuscule so it's not funny, but I'm so proud of myself that I was able to
collect tangibles and archives when we didn't recognize the value of archives back then.
Right. And I
wish I had photographs of my fantastic Voyage program radio show. We didn't take pictures. There's hardly, you haven't seen any. There's maybe one or two. They're rare. So we didn't take pictures. All those concert hall events that I had, we would stop the media from bringing cameras because we thought somehow that's the way it was supposed to be. Until Michelle Geisler came around. She was my buddy, so I let her in. All right, come in and stuff like that. But
well, thank God for her.
There's a lot of missing archives from that whole era that spanned the 80s and stuff like that.
And speaking of, this is why as you know, I do an annual hip hop festival. I focus on turntablism. I focus on some of the elements. But I also realize there is a niche missing for something like this so that we can continue to document. As you said, we dead, but there is recognition that is well deserved again for Ron Nelson. And I'm happy to do this. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you for doing the interview with me. I appreciate you. Anything else that you want to talk about specifically about yourself? Projects, collabs?
I got music that I want people to listen to. That's all.
Where can we find that? On all platforms?
It's hard when, in Toronto, they don't let you in that ring.
Right.
You got to earn that.
Right. Yes.
I'm trying to earn it. I'm not asking anybody any favors.
I see you're
growing all the radio DJs and stuff that could be playing my music. I ain't asking any favors. I'm just going to build from the bottom and hopefully go right to the top. But I think I'm a good songwriter and that you should check out my shit and judge it for yourself.
Absolutely.
My songs have got hooks and melodies and beginnings and ends. And it's about life. If you want to hear the perspective of a rapper that's over 60 years old, you can listen to it now because one day you're going to turn 62 and you're going to say, where's that stuff out there that I can identify with? So I'm a little more political and a little more kind of provocative in what I say and how I say it. But it's old school styles and old school rhymes. So if you're into that, check out my stuff. Go to djronnelson.com or Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. It's all there. My latest, the last thing I'll say, my latest EP.
Yes, you were talking about that earlier.
Canceled. No, that was my latest album. My latest work is actually an EP. Okay. It's very controversial and very provocative. I think I'm the only person in the world, or only person in Toronto that could have done that EP and gotten away with it, because there's 4 songs on it. And they're all setting me up to be a victim of cancel culture. One of them is called I'm Not Gay. You want to listen to that song. The other one is called I Don't Eat Meat. That's about eating pussy. The other one is called Take One for the Team, right? And it's about menopause.
Right.
And the other one is called White Girl. It's about a black man's perspective and the guilt and when you date a white woman, well, the people be chatting behind your back and saying,
that is
he doing with her. So I put an EP together that is a symbol of good songwriting and evolution in terms of me being in this business and wanting to do things and write songs that have never been done before. This last EP is disturbing. Some people are not happy with me saying,
but guess what?
But I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because it's rap. And
right.
The right to free speech.
Right.
And I ain't taking anybody down with it's on my own organization.
Right.
There ain't no association that's going to say, oh, we need to fire Ron or whatever, because I'm just doing my own thing.
So let's talk about
out there.
It's a lot to take in, but absolutely, I think we should be talking about these things openly much more, from menopause to cancel culture. And I think cancel culture is stupid because you're still alive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can make a mistake if that's what people think, but you should be able to be forgiven. I want to also talk about you also teaching in the universities. How was that for you? And is that something I can still do it with this day?
So, I taught at Toronto University for 11 years, and I will say that it was a lot of hard work. And in order to commit to that, I had to not take another opportunity, which was pursuing working on Flow or GIA, whatever it was called. I couldn't do both things at the same time.
Right.
But again, it's another part of my legacy that I'm proud of, because it was the first hip hop course in Canada.
What?
And
congratulations! You've done a lot of firsts.
A lot of firsts. And I taught maybe 600 students every year for all those years. I went into them.
You know what? Somebody came up to me and said, you know what? Somebody came up to me and said, I don't even know, a fan who's like, yeah, I love Ron Nelson. He taught me in school. So this is why I asked.
Yeah.
I forget how many, you have a lot of hands and a lot of buckets, which is amazing because you're able to navigate that. And like you said, take the time and balance and move or pivot as you've moved on in your career.
Yeah.
Now that you've gotten to do albums, what's next for Ron Nelson?
I'm going to stay focused. I'm a drifter. I usually start things and when I get bored, I quit and move on and do something else. Because in this lifetime, I've been qualified to do so many things, and you have to choose. You can't do it all.
Right. Absolutely.
People, we want to do everything.
Yes. Right? I'm Caribbean, so I understand.
Caribbean people.
Yeah.
We want to do it all.
My mom's in her 80s, and if she could work, she would be working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do something.
That's a good work ethic,
different this time. I'm trying to stick to my vision,
right?
My trust said. So when I turn 71, I'm going to stop making music. But the only thing I'm going to prioritize doing, I have a cold. That's why my nose is red. Anyway, the only thing I'm going to prioritize doing from now until age 70 is making rap music. I'm not even going to call it hip hop music. I'm going to call it rap music. That's what I'm going to be specializing on. So that's it. That's all I care about right now.
Yeah.
And you're going to hear a lot of stuff coming out that hopefully you'll be able to gravitate to.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
I appreciate your honesty and everything that you've shared with us today. Is there anything else you would like to talk to about the crowd in regards to hip hop? And you've made some, as you said, controversial songs. What else can we talk about? Like, have you heard that I don't know if you heard, we haven't charted. Hip hop hasn't charted in a couple of months. What do you think about that?
A legendary political.
I think that it's a big facade, a big lie. Those publications have the power to they want those. They're publicizing themselves by purposely sliding hip hop and keeping it off the charts. But if you look at the numbers for people like Drake, he earned the right to be on those charts.
Exactly.
But somehow they're eliminated.
It's weird.
So we don't really care about that shit, really. We know what hip hop is. And we know the power of it.
Exactly.
I think people wanted to die.
Yes.
Because it's black music.
Yes.
So when you look around and you look at the powers that are out there, you look at what's going on in the United States of America, look what's going on with black people, look what's going on with suppression and racism and division. Hip hop is part of that whole entity that they want to bring down.
Of course. But they don't want inclusiveness.
They don't. And right. And they will not be successful in doing that.
No. There's too much grassroots, and it came from grassroots.
Hip hop is our life.
Yes.
It's our life. You can't kill us.
No.
So being absent for one charge don't mean shit. I don't think so.
Yeah, absolutely. So last but not least, I think we do your socials, because we'll edit if we have to.
I'm having trouble hearing you. Okay,
did we do your socials?
All right. So, my name is DJ Ron Nelson. You can find my website at www.reggaemania.com. I'm going to close that one down in a year.
Wow.
So everything is moving from reggaemania.com over to djronnelson.com, where there'll be a Reggaemania section. Except for that, I'm most active on IG. I really love IG. So
what's your at IG?
That's where I'm at most of the time. That's where you can reach me.
Absolutely.
But TikTok, Facebook, it's all at DJ Ron Nelson, LinkedIn, YouTube, DJ Ron Nelson.
We have a lot of socials.
You can find me. Pretty easy to remember, DJ Ron Nelson.
Yeah. And remember, it costs nothing to support. It costs nothing to like. Remember, this man is an icon. He did a lot for Toronto. I'm a hugger, so can I get a hug? All
right, wait. Before you get your hug, I just want to say that this is crowd is so high here.
Rugged, man.
It's distracting. Ari is tearing up the place
right now.
Having said that, I'm proud that I'm going to be on tour with Ari, the Rugged Man. I've already done Barrie.
Congratulations!
This is the third one, Toronto. I'll be going to Montreal and Ottawa and Kingston and a couple of different areas as well, along with Righteous. And, so it's pretty good for a guy who just started to be on the tour.
That's it. If you need to find his tour, remember to go to Ron Nelson on IG.
DJ Ron Nelson.
DJ Ron Nelson.
My artist name is DJ Ron Nelson now, but those who know me can still call me Ron Nelson. Right?
I get a blast.
Yeah.
That kill me. Last but not least, can you give us a shout out?
Shout out Hip Hop Festival and Down to Earth, the podcast. DJ Ron Nelson says so don't miss it. All right.
Thanks so much. Much appreciated. Let me give you your hugs.
Yeah,
hugs. Thank you so much.
You could be the best of them, forget about the rest of them. Taking out the test with them, Kamala. Standing through the test of time. Fix a more to real time. Yeah, Kamala.
USA America.
And that is stereo, don't got no fear in you. Hey, Kamala. Start with the drama. Tell Donald Trump you're black like a mama. Hey, Kamala. Bring it on up. Please start the walls. Slaughter hit across the hey, Kamala. Fill them with trauma. You tip walls, hits like a hammer, hey Kamala, we all know you're gonna. So eat them up,
straight about just like Toronto.
Jamaican, South Asian, Indian, Jewish, black. Tell those Republicans you're not gold, man. Quarterback, assemble, attack. They're red and white, but you're blue and you're black. Walk, strap, don't let them come back. The policies are whack and they lie like crap. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Come on, on a mission, red states move. Come on, the dollar, come on, coming harder. Come on, for president, five-star. Come on, forever, back west never. Thought they were clever, heads get stubborn. Come on, we're gonna eat them up, beat them up. Yo, defeat them up. Come on, we're gonna shoot them up. Swing it up, sing it up, bring it up. Election time, ring it up. Election time, ring it up. Come on up. Start with the drama. Tell Donald Trump you're black, black.
People daughter.
Please stop the walls. Slaughter in the guns and hey Kamala. Fill them with trauma. You tip walls. Hit them like a hammer. Hey Kamala. We all know you're gonna. So eat them up, spit them out just like piranha. Yeah, like that.